Have you ever said, I'm just too tired to do this, but no amount of sleep seems to fix it? You're not lazy, you're not failing, you're just emotionally fatigued or maybe burnt out. But what's the difference? And why does it matter so much for your healing? Let's unpack it together. Hi, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today I want to talk about a kind of tiredness that does not get enough attention. It's not the tiredness that a nap can fix. It's not solved with one vacation or a staycation or a good night's sleep. It's the exhaustion that lives deep inside you, deep in your chest. That subtle heaviness you carry through the entire day. That quiet, voice that says, "Oh my God, I just can't do this anymore." This is the weight of emotional fatigue, and when left unacknowledged, it can actually snowball into a full-blown burnout. So here's the thing. Most people don't like to talk about this. Emotional fatigue and burnout are not the same. They may look similar, but they need different kinds of care. So today we are going to break this down gently and clearly so that you can name what you are feeling, you can identify what you are feeling, and finally give yourself what you truly need. These are the five main differences, the five key differences between emotional fatigue and burnout. Firstly, emotional fatigue is just momentary. Burnout is cumulative. So emotional fatigue can come and go. Okay? It's often the result of a particularly hard day, a difficult conversation, or an emotional overwhelm. But burnout is the result of long-term unaddressed stress. It builds, it compounds, and it settles in your bones. One can be softened with rest, the other needs a complete system reset. Number two, emotional fatigue still allows for recovery. Burnout feels like depletion. So if you're emotionally tired, you might feel weepy, you might feel irritated, angry, oversensitive, but after some time, after a nice nap, after a walk, or after some journaling, after some me time with yourself, you start feeling lighter. But with burnout, nothing feels enough. Even rest feels exhausting. This is when your nervous system is actually, showing you that red flag, nice and proper, that it needs more than just a weekend off. Number three, emotional fatigue impacts your mood. Burnout impacts your identity. So emotional fatigue might make you very snappy, very irritable, very teary, but you can still feel, like yourself underneath. Burnout, on the other hand, can make you question who you even are anymore. It makes you question your very identity. You might feel numb, you might feel detached, you might feel unmotivated, and you might even start feeling like a stranger in your own way to your own joy. Number four, emotional fatigue is often caused by emotional labor. Burnout is caused by chronic, overexertion. So if you're constantly the strong one, like many of us are, if you're constantly the strong one, or if you're the emotional anchor for others, you are likely carrying emotional fatigue. You're, taking others' burdens on you also. But burnout happens when your output, mentally, emotionally, physically, has been greater than your input for far too long. As in, you've been just doing this forever. No refills, no rest, just running on empty. Number five, emotional fatigue is a signal, but burnout is a complete shutdown. Emotional fatigue is your soul whispering to you that, listen, I need some gentleness, I need some space, please give me some time off, give me some space, I need rest. But burnout is your entire system telling you, okay, over and done with, I just cannot do this anymore, I cannot carry this anymore. So if you're listening and realizing that maybe, just maybe, you've been calling your burnout just tiredness, I want you to hear this. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not, weak for wanting rest. You are wise for recognizing your limitations. We all have our limits, and you're really wise enough to understand and recognize this. You don't have to prove your strength by pushing through your pain. So, what now? Well, pause, okay, and name what you're really feeling. Is it just a heavy day, or is it just the entire season which is like non ending heavy? Give yourself permission to slow down without apology, without guilt. You don't need to earn rest. You deserve rest. You are allowed to take care of yourself. So ask yourself, what am I doing that drains me most? What refills me most? That's your emotional audit. That's your map. Protect your energy. Okay, your energy is sacred. Protect it. Not everyone, not everything deserves unlimited access to you. Only you deserve unlimited access to you. So reach out, speak up. You don't have to carry all the burden alone. Whether it's a friend, a coach, or your journal, let yourself be held. Okay? Remember this. Burnout is not a sign that you're broken. It is just a sign that you've been strong for far too long and now you need to reboot. Okay? And emotional fatigue, well, it's just your soul asking you to be felt and not fixed. So let's stop glorifying exhaustion and let's start understanding the difference between burnout and emotional fatigue. Let's start honoring emotional honesty with ourselves. Thank you for listening to me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. Do like, comment, and share it with somebody who needs to hear this today. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, asking you to take a deep breath, take up space, and take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next podcast. Lots of love and more power to you. See you soon in the next podcast. Bye-bye.